Hello and welcome to a video where we're talking about how you actually go about getting your level 90/89, surprisingly actually this time round, relic gear, which is the artifact armors and stuff like that. We'll be having a look at them, showcasing each one individually. But yeah, hi, this is just a generic sort of thing which introduces each video. This is the NPC which you will unlock when you're going through the story. This lovely, luscious lady right here. I'm on my crafter right now, as we see here. Rasurader, probably completely butchered her name, which may very well be the resolute citizen that you notice as well going through the story. Now, she has each and every single one available on her at the time. Tank, physical DPS, magic range DPS, and healer. So you can have a look through those on your own time if you wish. But there's nothing quite like actually having them on yourself as well. Oh, people are starting to actually spawn in. I had a very nice situation where no one was actually here, so it was quite a good, helpful time to do so and have a look at her. But anyway, yeah, once you get your respective jobs to 89, come to her and bada bing, bada boom, there you go. She'll have the gear ready there, willing and ready for you. You will not be able to unlock her until you've gone through to a certain MSQ point, so you need to get to the point where you actually do unlock her, and she will appear here. Which, if we just have a look on the map, whereabouts she is located, like right here in the Archon's design near the Agora. So she is at, she's basically where the empty spot is. And all the gear is dyeable immediately, but I will reiterate, you need to do the role quests to get them to be dyeable. That's why I say they are technically dyeable immediately. They are locked straight away, so you won't need to do anything like Memoria Mazzaria or the grind that is Eureka to actually make them dyeable, as long as you do your respective role quests, which you unlock at level 85 during the MSQ and B85 obviously, and do the story all the way to 90. You will unlock for every single role within that role quest the armor. Anyway, let's get on with the show, where we will be having a looking at the different pieces of armors that so far I have actually unlocked. There's a lovely golden elephant. And today we're going to be looking at the Dark 89/90 set, which you'll be getting when you reach a certain that level, which is the Ignominy set. Personally, one of my actual favorite dark sets you can get in this game, because obviously, a lot of the times when you see the dark stuff, as you see right here, it's bloody gorgeous. But they tend to be full-plated, and they're also covering and all that sort of thing. My only complaint really is the helmet, but apart from that, it is really nice. Now, let's actually have a look at the gear itself. You can see here we've got this lovely horned helmet, which is very lovely. You can hide the faceplates, which will show your little face underneath it. You've got the gauntlets, which are also very lovely, luscious looking there. I've got another little red gem on the chest. Haven't seen how this dies yet, so I will need to have a look at this. I love this red sash here as well, with the little symbolism on too. Like, this looks good even without even adding dye to it, in my opinion. It's one of the better looking ones. Got nice little trousers there as well, with some thigh boots. With, if you look at the shoes here, I like them because, well, you'll understand why the way they are. You can't really see them too well because of the way the nature is of this this land. But they're kind of horned, and they're also a little bit healed as well. Got a lovely flowing cape at the back as well, which is part of the chest piece, with the armor on the tail, which was a Dragoon thing in Shadowbringers, but this is the first time they've done it for Dark, which is very nice. I'm pretty sure it will work for the Auras and the Hrothgars as well. Unfortunately, or fortunately for Vieira's and Hrothgars, actually, the helmet will not probably show. The sword itself is basically an evolution of the sword from Shadowbringers. I love the little, you got a little spiky thing at the top there. Reminds me of the actual skill, where is it here? Abyssal Drain. It reminds me of that when it actually gets cast on them. You can see here I'm in Amarot. You can see it's perfect for the dark. It really is. Alright, back to what we're doing. Lovely little red gem on there as well. You got some spikes on the side as well. You actually just enter G pose, so you're going to have a better look at some of the things. Excusez-moi, good sir. I would like to have the victory. So you can have a better look at the sword. Bonk. There we go. Let's just increase the lighting as well. Just a little bit. And hide that away. So yeah. It's a very, very lovely chunk of metal for Dark Knight. Very lovely indeed. And you can have a nice little better look at the gear here as well. Ooh. Just fills me full of like just wonderful feelings. I don't know what it is. I love it. Sexy. And speaking of sexy, it's time for us to actually have a look at the pieces individually. Well, kind of individually. You've seen the helmet already, that's fine. If we just manually adjust the visor, you can see here, it just shows you the face. It looks kind of derpy. I don't know if Alex like, please. I really warm in here. I do not know if I like being in this armor or not. We just hide the pain away. As dogs do, we hide the pain. I'm just gonna unequip the chest. If I can, there we go. Unequip. Okay, I'm blind there. I'm gonna equip the boots as well, just so we can have a better look at the trousers as well as also the gloves themselves. God, this is quite the look indeed, isn't it? You can see here the gloves go all the way up to like past the elbows, so they're quite lengthy in the way that they work. And the legs, actually surprised they are pretty much just leather trousers. I did not know that they were just leather trousers. I had a feeling they might have been, but yeah, I approve. I approve wholeheartedly. We have a look without the gloves on, just to take those off and put the chest back on. Thank you very much. It does remind me a little bit of the Deep Shadow gear. But they've taken the Deep Shadow gear and just made it better. And I like that they've done that in a way, because it kind of just, it fits. So I'm happy with that. Hello again, sorry. A little bit of extra, which I forgot to add in, which is how it looks like when you actually dye it as well. So, obviously I haven't got any dye me right now, but because it is metal, it doesn't dye exceptionally well with certain things. As you can see here with Snow White dye, that's what it looks like. And of course, you've got just black. I mean, it's already pretty black, you don't need to have that. So, using a pure white dye would not be probably the best idea with this one. Same with using a pure black dye, gunmetal dye, sorry. Doesn't really work very well. It does actually look quite nice with metallic brass dye, in all honesty. Same with silver. But other than that, like, you can see here with certain colours, like, it actually looks quite nice with ruby red dye and the Dalamud red dye. Where's that blood red dye again? There it is, blood red dye. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Pretty funky. But because it is metal, it kind of doesn't have that sheen quite right. But if you look selective for items, say for example, go for the boots, do the legs, they'll probably dye a little bit better. Like you can see there, they just look like generic white trousers now. They don't look as cool in my opinion. Tie that away, put some gunmetal on there, it's like bam. It's basically the same, just slightly shinier. Slightly shinier. So yeah. That's the bit of the dyes and what you could probably do with some of them. But like I said, it looks good as it is. It's kind of hard to dye, but you can change the colours. You can make it bright pink if you wanted to, but if you want to make it bright pink, which I actually do have a pink on me, right here, pastel pink dye, that's the colour you go. It kind of still works in a weird way. It really does. It doesn't look terrible, actually. It really doesn't. Actually, how does the weapon dye? Ah, no, that looks, no, not at all. If I was to dye it, I'd probably dye it like Dalamud red maybe, or even blood red, or just keep it, like, I like it as it is. It looks good, just undyed. Anyway, that's the extra bit which I forgot to add in before, so I would say ta-ta for now. You guys take care of yourselves.